Hey guys, this is Jeremy from howtohockey.com, and in this video we're going to cover how to stick handle. Now, even if you think you know how to stick handle, just tune into the whole video anyways. You might pick up a few things, and I'm going to be talking about some stuff that I didn't even know until I was a bit older, and it would have been nice to know when I first started playing hockey. So I'm going to try to cover a few basic things, a few more in-depth things. And this is something that anybody can practice. Even pro players still practice their stick handling, so I'm going to give you a few good tips. So let's get a few things that I like to stick handle with, and I'll see you in the next clip. Here are a few must-have items for me when I'm stick handling. The first one is this. It's a hockey shooting pad. Basically, it feels like real ice. It's great for using a puck, and it also protects the bottom of your stick from wearing out if you always stick handle on cement. So that's a really good one. We got a full review of that on our website. Next thing is obviously hockey puck. That's a given. Stick handling ball. Those things have their ups and downs right there. Golf ball, you have to have really smooth hands to actually control that without losing it. And one of my favorites is the green biscuit, and I did a full review for this on our website. If you want to pick any of these things up, we have discounts on our site and a link to the store where you can buy them. So those are the things that I like to use for stick handling, and basically anything that moves, rolled up ball of paper, pop can, anything like that, you can stick handle with. Now I'm going to show you how to stick handle. There are 4 things that I wish that every hockey player in the world knew right when they started playing hockey. So if you like this video, please pass it on, share this, so everyone knows these 4 rules about stick handling. Trust me, if you learn them, you will be a much better stick handler. So the number 1 rule, every hockey player should know this, and it's about puck control. Stick handling is about controlling the puck around your entire body. In front of you, this side, and behind you. I see way too many hockey players that just practice going back and forth in front of them. What happens if you get a bad pass and you need the puck over here, or over here, or behind you, right? When you're learning to stick handle, you should learn to get the puck wherever it is in your reach, pull it in, and control it. That's what stick handling is all about. So that's the number 1 thing that you should always practice with it. Puck to your side, puck behind you, puck in front of you, puck beside you, way out here and pulling it in, way over here and pulling it in. So that's the next point that I want to come up to. Number 2 is your range of motion. This is a big mistake that a lot of younger players make, and it's having their top hand right here next to their hip. Well, you can only really go so far when the hand is next to your hip. What you want to do, get those hands out here so you can really move around. You can go up here, back here, over there if you really need to make a tight turn, out there, out here. So have that top hand moving all around. You don't want it glued to your hip, and that's what a lot of young players do. So watch that if you're a coach. Just get those players to get their hands out in front so you can really move the puck around. Next thing, number 3, is about puck control. A lot of things that I see is just like back and forth, back and forth. Well, stick handling isn't just about back and forth. It's about front to back as well. So instead of just going like this all the time, why not throw in a few toe drags back and forth? Like this, side to side, back and forth. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to pull the puck in, you want to pull it over, you want to bring it up. You want to be able to move it around your entire body too. Not just control it back here, but also take it from here up to the front. Take it from here through your legs. So from this corner to this corner, from this corner back here. You want to be able to move that puck all the way around. The last thing I want to talk about is, it's pretty basic, and it's just what hand should control what movements. So a lot of young hockey players, some of them at least, think that they use their bottom hand to control the puck. So they're going like this down the ice because they're using their bottom hand. Well, if you hear that, you want to teach them, use your top hand to control most of the movements. And something that's great, if players don't get it, this little thing here. And what it does is it just snaps onto the stick. There we go. And it makes it so the players can't grip the stick. So you put that there, and you can really see that I'm using only my top hand, and this one's just for support because I can't grip the stick. You need to do toe drags with it, and it really strengthens your wrist right there, and it teaches the players how to do each move. So that's something great. If you notice for young players that they're using their bottom hand, just get something like this. I think you can pick it up at most stores, and if you head over How To Hockey, we got a link to the store, you can get that. So those are 4 things that absolutely every hockey player should know, and now I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to stick handle and what you can practice. So this clip, I'm just going to show you a few things that you can practice. It's going to be pretty basic, but I'll just cover you a few things that you want to know how to do. It's like the basics of stick handling. First thing is just having the puck in front of you. You want to be able to move it back. It's basically called dribbling. So just between your feet, basically, distance, just moving the puck back and forth, and use your top hand to roll the stick back and forth. See how I'm going back like that? And that's basically just all you're doing. You're controlling the puck, and you don't want to have it flip up like that. So just practice moving it back and forth quickly, and that's basically what you'll be doing as you're going down the ice. Next thing is just fakes. So going this way, fake left, go right, fake left, go right. Basically what you're doing is just dipping your shoulder, you dip your head. You don't have to always sell it like that. Sometimes it works. So just quick little fakes. Fake this way, go that way. Same thing, just stick handling. Fake this way, go the other way. Just a few little things that you can just practice. The next thing, I'm just using a puck here, you can do toe drags, so just practice going back and forth like that, and also back and forth this way, back and forth this way. And what I like to do is just kind of walk around the board, so I'm not just standing still. I like to just sort of move around with my feet like this, go back and forth. So it sort of feels like I'm skating, bring it back and forth like that, you know. And because the board's so long, you can also practice this way. You practice like the big toe drags like that. Maybe practice a bit quicker. And I'm going to do a whole tutorial on how to toe drag, so I'm not going to cover it right now. But check out my next video, subscribe to the videos if you want to learn how to do a dirty toe drag. So next thing you want to do is basically just practice different variations. So don't just have it in front of you, have it on this side and practice back and forth, moving it back and forth there. And here's a few things that you can practice. And I showed in another video using a weighted stick. This is really good to build these muscles. But it's basically just pulling the puck in and pushing it back out, pulling it in and push it out. So basically what you're practicing here is if the puck's way over there, you want to reach for it, pull it in, and take off. That's when you get those bad passes. Same thing over here, just practice pulling it in, going back. If you don't have a shooting pad like this, you can use the green biscuit, which I really like because, I mean, I wouldn't normally use a expensive stick here. But this green biscuit slides really nicely. This is a pretty rough pavement right here. If you get really smooth pavement, it works a little better. But you can practice basically like reaching way out, pulling it in, reaching way out, pulling the puck in, putting it up there, pulling it in with your toe, coming over here, reaching way out, pulling it in, reaching way out, pulling it in. And same thing, leave it behind you, put it way back there, and pull it forward. Put it way back there, and pull it forward. So you want to practice just getting the puck into your comfort region. Same thing, back here. The puck's way back here, you need it, bad pass or something like that. Pull it forwards and go. That's going to give you awesome breakaways. If you get a bad pass, going on a breakaway pass, pull the puck up and you're gone. Same thing with when it's back here. You don't always have the option to pull up this way. Maybe there's a guy right there. So you want to get it in front of you still. So you pull it back up and go. So pull it right back there, hit the shooting pad there, pull it in, and go. So those are the sort of things you can practice. Just remember, you're working on practicing around your entire body, not just in front of you, and not just always with two hands on the stick. Sometimes you're out here, you need to move the puck around. So that's what you want to do. So those are a bunch of just little things that you can work on. You can do it all kinds of different ways. You can use golf balls. This one bounces around a lot on pavement, but still you have to be reactionary. Got away from the stick handling ball, same thing. A bit heavier, more of like a puck feel, but you can just practice stuff like that. So those are a few things you can practice. That's how to stick handle, a few drills you can do to practice, and I hope that you guys learned a lot from this video. If you want more videos like this and more tips and articles, I'm going to write a whole article on this. Check out howtohockey.com, and you can subscribe to our blog. That means if we post videos on how to improve any type of skill, we're going to send it to your inbox and send out something maybe every week or two. And we've got all kinds of great stuff, prizes. It's basically a hockey community, so we want you to come and join it. Come to howtohockey.com, subscribe to our blog. Thanks a lot for watching, and please share this video if you learned anything. Thanks a lot, guys. See you in the next video.